Greetings everybody, I'm Base6286, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy IX. In this episode, lots of exciting things are ahead. Now, god dang it, freaking Quina. Wow, we in ocean now, fish everywhere, yum yum. What are you doing? Swimming after fish. Zidane, you help catch fish too. What this? Hard to breathe now. Can't breathe. That's because you think you are inside an ocean. I can breathe fine. We not an ocean? No. God dang it. You right, I breathe okay now. Oh, Quina. Fish all gone. I sad. Aww. She looks so depressed. Okay, anyways, there's a special little, hidden thing in this place, right around here. If you press X, there's no marker indication to show that it's here, but if you go around behind this coil and press X a bunch of times, you'll eventually get this. Who dares disturb my sleep? Leave at once or you will die. No, I don't think so. Prepare to die! Come at me. I'll blow your guts out. Haha. And you can tell this is a special little occasion, considering we get the Hunter's Chance music again, which we haven't heard since, the hunting games back in Lindblum, which is really cool. And whoa, look at that guy. I think you have something on your face, buddy. Alright, this is Hades, and what? You've defeated Ozma? I've come too far to retreat. Onward! It seems that we've, scared him a little bit. Anyways, yeah, this is Hades. He's kind of obnoxious, and apparently he's going to be even more obnoxious if he's... Do I have something that can get rid of that? I don't even know. I don't think I do. Can dead peppers? Deals damage to target. That's weird. Oh well, apparently I don't. So, Dragon's Crest it is, and no aura for us for now. Oh, god dang. Ooh, trance. So I have no idea how this is going to go. This guy can be really obnoxious. I believe he has a super attack that does like a countdown kind of thing going on. Yeah, basically just wail on him. I think it'll take... how much HP does this guy have? Oh, it doesn't even say in here. He has like 50 or 60,000, I think, so... yeah, just keep wailing on him and you'll eventually get him. I don't know. I really don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I feel bad because my strategies for all of these bosses are just like the same thing. But I mean, that's a good strategy, more or less. Just wail on him with your strongest attacks and be wary of stuff. I don't know. This guy, I think, has some status effects that he can give on you. And like I said, he has like I think like a super move. That Judgment Sword was... I don't know. Honestly, I fought this guy like once. I don't know what to tell you guys. I feel really bad. I should have probably read about this guy and been like, oh, you can use this blah 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 strategy, and then he'll do this, and then you can do this, and counter with this, aha, and then you'll be awesome. Or I could just wail on this guy with Thievery, Dragon's Crest, a Reflected Flare, and auras, and I'll be fine. I like to stick to my strategies. Let's go with Amarant next. Since he's our aura dude and our general healer, it'd be good to have him with auto life. Alright, looks like he's still alive. And, haha, miss. I think Judgment Sword, if I remember correctly, is like his super attack. It's like his big thing. If you notice when he hit Freya with it, it did a crap ton. I think it brought her down to 1 HP. So, that may be its gimmick, I don't really know. I'm just going to enjoy this Hunter's Chance music as I beat the crap out of the dude with the giant fancy spear. That spear design kind of reminds me of Nights in the Nightmare, if you guys have ever played that game for the DS. It's a really interesting game. Maybe I'll do it one day. And it looks like we finished him off. I like his death. Oh, why? Well, we did defeat Ozma, dude, so... that was actually, like, a really easy battle. He got, like, one lucky hit in on Freya, and then that was kind of it. And 30 AP, that's what I'm talking about. Not that anyone needs it. I commend you for overcoming me. I shall reward you for your impressive feat. Bring 2 pumice pieces here, and I will synthesize them for you. The end product is something only I can create. Or you can just get one from Ozma. So, if you come back here, well, I'll explain this in a second. I'm gonna go quick save for reasons I have. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to make a save for a reason I'll explain shortly. Anyway, god dang it. As I was saying, let's try and find this guy again. Good of you to return. So, welcome to the ultimate synth shop of the game. Synth shop, there, man. You can forge a Robe of Lords, very rare and awesome item here. You can forge a tin armor. You can only get this here, and as you notice, it requires a hammer, which is the special item we got from the Stellatio coin lady for finding the 13th Stellatio. So, yeah, this is the best armor Steiner can equip? There we go. Man, I can't talk right now, apparently. But yeah, it's very... I'm going to talk about this in a second. We can also forge a Protect Ring and the Pumice, which requires 2 Pumice pieces. Again, this teaches... aside from being an awesome equipment item, it teaches Dagger the Arc Summon. You can also get one of these from defeating Ozma. So yeah, there's 2 ways to get this. So 2 ways that you can get the Arc Summon, which is kind of nice. And you can forge all these special other stuff. You can also forge a Save the Queen, which, as you can see, no one can really equip, but it's kind of a cool little item I guess you can have. And Phoenix Pinions. You can basically just forge a bunch of rare stuff. And that's about it. So, down to business. The tin armor. Apparently, and I've found this really hard to confirm, but apparently if you have the hammer in your inventory at the end of the game, then there's like a scene at the end of the game that you'll see the hammer appear in or something. Whereas if you don't have it, you just don't see it in that scene or something like that. And it might be possible that it's the same thing with the Save the Queen. So this is what I'm going to do. I made a save file here for a little, I'm going to mention this now, a little bonus episode where I'm going to try and show, like, if anything at all changes if you have the hammer and the Save the Queen in your inventory. So, right now, I'm going to forge the tin armor so that we don't have the hammer in our inventory, and I'm not going to make the Save the Queen, and we're going to see what happens. And then there'll be a bonus episode, depending on, well, I might show, like, both of these. I might just get, I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to do something to show, or try and find out if there is actually anything different from having the hammer and the Save the Queen in your inventory at the end of the game. So that's what's that about. So for now, we just have the tin armor. I'm not going to equip it because I'm not using Steiner, and he's the only one that can use it, unfortunately. No, can't use it for Freya. Anyways, that's that. So onwards and upwards. We have a second boss to fight, so let's deal with him. So, Gaia used to be just one big ocean. How do you know? I don't know. For some reason, it's in my memory. Wait, so wouldn't that mean you do know if it's in your memory? I wasn't even born at the time. It doesn't make any sense. And I was born on Terra, not Gaia, so how can it be in my memory? It's in my memory, too. Gaia used to be covered with water. I'm getting a similar feeling as well. Maybe that means all existence can be traced back to a single source. I don't understand. I'm with you, Zidane. I don't know what's going on. But we should be coming up against another boss! So, this is number 3 in the Chaos Guardians. We haven't actually seen this guy in this game yet. He again was in Final Fantasy 1. It's the Kraken! Release the Kraken! And of course, this horrible tentacled monster is what Dagger and Aiko had to fight. I mean, what else? Anyways, this guy, of course, uses lots of water attacks. He likes to absorb water. To prepare for this, instead of removing the return magics that I had equipped, I decided to give Vivi a very special ability called Magic Elemental Null, which when he has it equipped, any magic element that's used in the battle doesn't actually have an element to anymore. So if I used a water attack against him, it would still affect him and it wouldn't heal him. So that's kind of nice. I decided to use that instead of removing my return magics. I mean, it costs a lot, so it's not the most effective method, but I just felt like doing that, so glad of that. Also, you might notice that this guy has 2 tentacles that you can attack. It really isn't necessary to take care of them, honestly, so I wouldn't even worry about it. Oh, for a second I thought that actually missed, but apparently not. And man, this guy's just being obnoxious today. I wish he'd use a water attack so I could show off the magic elemental null. Oh, and now Freya's frozen. I am sad. I should have equipped body temp to some of these people, but whatever. We're doing pretty decently without it, so... So yeah, I think the left and right tentacles have 20,000 HP each. So you could take them out in probably 2 hits. I mean, it's around 20,000, so I think like 2 max damage hits on a tentacle will take it out. But, I mean, then again, 6 max damage hits on the Kraken will take him out, so... Although now that I realize that bouncing off flare like that could accidentally hit the tentacles, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. And since he used Water Gut on us, or water, whatever it was they used, I think it was water, we'll get to see, not only is it reflected and the effects of Magic Elemental Null, or not? Well, that was weird. It healed him. Sometimes these abilities I just don't understand. That healed him too. Well, let's see what Vivi does, because I think he has Return Magic too. Is he going to do it? Or not? Well, crap. So, note to self, Magic Elemental Null is dumb. And it didn't work. I mean, I thought it affected everything in the battle, but it didn't, so I'm assuming it's only going to affect Vivi's move specifically then? Which is kind of bizarre and kind of obnoxious, because that's much less useful. But, oh well. Whatever. We'll just take care of this guy the old-fashioned way, I guess. And here I was trying to switch up my strategy a little bit and introduce something new and fun and interesting, and it just kind of fell flat on its face. I think Vivi's still missing an aura, but I'm not sure that we really need it. I guess I'll just give it to him anyways. We should be pretty close to finishing this guy off, though. I'd imagine. Oh, ink. I believe this causes blind status. Yeah, it does. Apparently it does a hefty chunk of damage, too. Jeez. Oh well. Zidane doesn't need his eyes. I don't need no stinking eyes. Oh, I just realized that guy's face there. It looks really weird. It's above that little jewel. I didn't realize his face was hidden amongst all those fins and craziness that's going on up there. Did I just directly hit him with a flare? Well, that was silly. I wonder if it'll still do max damage. If it does, that means I don't have to worry about reflecting it off Zidane. Oh, no. Yeah. Look at that. Reflect times 2 is awesome. 6,500 damage opposed to max damage. It's quite the difference. So, yeah, let's make sure we bounce this off Zidane this time. Although, it makes it a little less accurate, which is annoying. And maybe I'll get lucky in this Dragon Quest, we'll finish him off. No? Shoot. Come on, these battles are getting ridiculous and kind of repetitive, because I'm doing the same thing over and over again. And I'm going to continue to do the same thing over and over again. Oh great, now 2 of my characters are blinded. Although I don't know why I'm really worried, because neither of them are using physical attacks, so it doesn't make a difference. And man, this guy's putting up much less of a fight than Malaris and Tiamat. And then Tiamat put up less of a fight than Malaris did. So far, Malaris, like, owned me. Tiamat was kind of an annoyance, and this guy's just like, seriously, just die already. You're not doing anything. I guess we could chakra someone. Let's chakra Vivi. Thievery, Kraken, go. How much HP? I thought this guy has... Yeah, he has 60,000 HP, just like the rest of them, so... Oh, great. Another Water Gut. And now I get to see the horrible ineffectiveness of my Magic Elemental Null all over again. Seriously, that's like a really dumb move. Why would you give that? I mean, Okay, I guess you'd give it to Vivi just in case you'd want to, like, attack an enemy with an elemental magic spell and then all of a sudden find out there you absorb it or something. It would save you from encountering that problem. But at the same time, like, seriously? Just, I mean, if you're worried about someone absorbing something, just don't use a magic element to begin with. I don't know. And it costs like 13 magic stones to equip on Vivi. I mean, you'd think it would be a lot more useful than, you know, if it was going to cost that much. Oh, whatever. We got this guy to die, finally. So, I think that's been the longest one of these fights so far. That took way too long. And how are we on time? That far already, huh? Hold up one second, guys. Alright. I just want to check to see if there's a save point up ahead or if I was going to have to backtrack. Because I don't want to get too much further into the episode here. I don't want to fight a third boss in this episode. Now, where is... Oh, here it is. Crap. Alright. So, oh man, I feel like this episode was kind of stale, but oh well. Thanks you guys for watching, and join me next time for even more of Memoria, where we take on the final of the Chaos bosses. See you guys then.